convincing you have to read these 87 thrillers I read last year in just one sentence or less. This man witnessed his wife get kidnapped in broad daylight, and he is desperately trying to find her and save her. This woman wants revenge for her daughter's death and is willing to do anything to get it. Two sisters are on trial for unaliving their father, and they're accusing each other of the crime. A rural country road with no cell signal for miles, these two girls are getting chased down. Imagine your husband commits a horrifying crime and then goes missing, posing the question, did you ever truly know him? If you're looking for a Freida McFadden type of thriller by a new author, The Business Trip is the one for you. Appalachian folklore horror, where children are entering the forest and either not coming back or coming back completely different. Stuck in a snowstorm with a tour group of strangers, they're getting picked off one by one in an isolated location where they can't get help. Based on a true story about the twisty deaths that occurred at this abandoned orphanage. One of the darkest thrillers I've ever read, but I highly recommend if you can stomach it. 6 teenagers on a ski trip gone wrong end up in really bad weather and are trying to make it out alive. A woman witnesses somebody go overboard on a small luxury cruise ship, but everybody on the ship is accounted for. Set 10 years later than the last book, we follow that same woman as she's getting back into her career in journalism with some of the same cast of characters. Reality TV show about a mansion full of child stars on the road to recovery goes terribly wrong when somebody dies. Urban legend about a video game created by the government for psychological warfare. This woman spends her life obsessing about her husband in the craziest of ways. This book has an insane plot twist. A newlywed librarian starts to suspect that her husband is secretly a killer. Imagine your new roommate that you just let into your home is wreaking havoc on your life. Influencer type of thriller, super unhinged but really fun. Group of teenagers are messing around in the woods during Halloween night, and one of them is found dead the next day. An FBI investigator and medical examiner are on their honeymoon, thinking they have a break from their jobs, until a grisly crime turns up in their isolated location. The opening weekend of a luxury manor turns deadly. A woman who wakes up with no memory has a husband who claims she was in an accident, she just needs to trust him, but she is not so sure. A dark and twisty wedding thriller that poses the question whether you really know who you're getting married to. Set in a very luxury alcove of New York City, what if the witness of this unaliving is actually more twisted than the killer? A San Francisco tour guide is trying to clear the name of her grandfather, who's a well-known serial unaliver. The most unhinged thriller book I think I've ever read. This woman follows a patient to a very controversial healing center. A pregnant woman with car troubles finds what seems to be the perfect refuge with this couple, but it's just the start of her nightmare. Collection of Agatha Christie type of mysteries set in the Marple world by a bunch of popular authors. A Lockshire mystery set in a Paris apartment building where all the residents have something to hide. A nanny at this house plunged to her death, a lawyer is trying to investigate it, and everyone in this story has secrets and is lying. Sloane is a pathological liar who lies her way into her dream job. Her life comes crashing down around her in the most insane way. Grateful to be in his daughter's life again, he attends her wedding, only to find out some dark secrets about the family she's marrying into. A small town thriller, this one did not stick with me too much. A teenage boy is found dead in the lake in a very small Midwestern town. Fun mystery book set in a cruise ship about the antique world. Southern Gothic thriller book similar in vibes to Where the Crawdads Sing. Parents' weekend gone wrong when the parents are gathered together and the kids just don't return. This woman starts to have dreams and premonitions of things that are going to happen in her future. This woman's investigating what